Hello there, and welcome back to Memobi's Galaxy of Star Wars podcast. I always do this very officially, don't I? I feel like I'm on the radio.
Yeah, it's great.
Hello there. Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of all things Star Wars, but not all things Star Wars. Specifically, Mandalorian and Grogu, the movie that just came out, and we're going to jump into it, and we're going to find out if this truly is the way. Good evening, Ethan.
Good evening.
How are you doing this fine feathered friend evening?
I am doing great this fine feathered friend evening.
We just played some Mario Kart Double Dash. Broadened your horizon of Mario Kart and kind of how limited, I guess not broadened.
It's been a while since I played that.
Kind of limited your horizon of what Mario Kart used to be.
I will say I'm disappointed. Your wife posted a video of us playing the game and it was an improper representation of my Mario Kart skills.
You got 8th in the Grand Prix. But you have never played Double Dash.
Okay, I'm actually not. I've always I've liked to tell people that I'm good at Mario Kart, but I've never been good at Mario Kart. And I've actually played a lot of Mario Kart.
I make our friends play Mario Kart whenever they're playing Smash because I can't play Smash, and I know I can beat them in Mario Kart every time.
See, I can beat them in Smash. Well, Smash is my game.
That's fair. Yeah. So I'm going to do a little quick story time to intro this.
Let's do it.
Ethan and I drove to Seattle, Washington. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyways. Seattle, Washington, to watch Mandalorian and Grogu in IMAX. And when we arrived with our friend Austin, we saw some random people. And turns out those random people were not that random. They have the third largest private collection of Star Wars memorabilia in the world. That is, of course, Lisa Stevens and Vic Wirtz.
That's correct. Vic.
And he, when we went up to him, what did he say? You went up to him because I was feeling nervous.
I couldn't believe this. Maybe he listens to our podcast even because of how surprised I was about his response. So we were standing there looking at him like, wait, is that the two people that we met at Comic-Con? You know? And I walked up, I was like, excuse me, sir, is your name Vic? I think we've met you before. And he looks at me and he goes, yes, I met you guys. Memobi, right?
Crazy.
I was like, what? You know us?
Doesn't make any sense to me.
No, he said Obi-Wan Memobi is what he said.
Yeah, because
so he remembered our old one.
Yeah, because that's probably
wow.
I'm
still though, like that's amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm still shook.
Like how does that feel?
But anyways, then we went and watched Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters. But before we get into it, Ethan has brought a quote unquote icebreaker for us today.
Yeah, I guess I feel like we've said a name for this segment like multiple times now, but we've never committed to it. No. So sure, this is the icebreaker segment, and I have character face-off is what we're going to do today, okay? So I'm going to bring up two characters.
Like that movie with Nicolas Cage where he takes his face off.
No, not like that.
No, not at all. Okay, what's up?
So I got 5 different lineups here.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready for the first one?
Yeah, dude.
I got Yoda versus Mace Windu.
Yoda v. Mace Windu, huh? Well,
I'm really curious what you're going to say.
To me, it'd be Yoda because he is the he is the Grand Master, and Mace is literally number 2.
You see, what's funny is when I wrote this, I was thinking you're gonna say Yoda.
Well, yeah,
and in my mind, it's totally Mace.
Well, I know because you like Mace Windu more.
Well, not just because I like him more. We've seen him fight more and do way more awesome things.
We've actually seen him fight less. Well, I guess the Clone Wars.
Yeah, the 2D.
Oh, 2D. Well, 2D's not canon. 2D's not canon. So
yeah, Canada me.
Canada me.
Canada me.
Give me a Canada.
Canon to me.
No, Yoda all the way. Next.
All right, next one. Harrison Dula.
I think I'm going to say Harrison Ford. Okay, Harrison Dula.
versus Princess Leia Organa.
Hera. She's more scrappy.
I think. Yeah,
Leia has a lot of
There's
wit,
part of me that thinks Leia might have the Force, but
oh, I guess later.
Yeah,
I was thinking Leia, like episode 4.
I know, old Leia,
like
kind of a different question.
I was thinking episode 4, episode 5, Leia.
Yeah,
like before she.
I would
had
say
the
Hera
Force.
too, though. That'd be my answer.
Before she had the Force is what I was imagining.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Han Solo or Harrison Ford.
Okay.
Han Solo versus Andor versus Diego Luna.
Okay. That is interesting.
I actually haven't made up my mind on this one.
I'm gonna go against the movie Solo. I don't like to think about that Solo. Regular Han Solo versus regular Andor. Andor's really motivated, but I think Han Solo would win overall.
That's what I'd say too.
And I'm not necessarily thinking of one-on-one, like just a boxing match. It's kind of like a whole
No, I kind of think about
scenario.
them with a pistol, with with a blaster.
Yeah, and Han's pretty he talks his way out a lot of things, so maybe, I don't know.
Who will shoot first?
We'll find out when it comes out in May. Okay.
Okay, next one is Babu Frick
Okay.
versus Cy Snoodles.
Okay, Cy Snoodles or Babu Frick. Well, Cy is really kind of already backstabbing and it's kind of in the lore pretty intense.
Yeah.
I mean, she falls in love with a Hutt, so like, did she murder someone in that show?
I'm trying to remember.
Dude, the Cy Snoodles like side story is so wild that even ever happened.
Yeah,
but,
there's a part of me that feels like Cy really has this evil arc.
Well, Cy, she's kind of
murderous.
Like, she's in like the underworld and like.
But the thing with Babu Frick, I feel like he could make himself something real mechanical to be able to fight this person.
Do they have time to
Babu
build?
Frick would just put himself in this newly made IG-88 or whatever.
What kind of prep do we get? They have prep time? Or is it just drop them in? Like, hey, just...
Okay. We don't think this far with these yet, okay?
Okay, next.
Okay, last one.
Yes.
Cad Bane.
Okay.
Versus Kit Fisto.
Cad Bane does have a lot of experience fighting Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little jetpack boots. Kit, he's got that big smile.
He's got the charm.
He charms him.
Yeah.
I think actually they don't. They fall in love and get married.
Kit Fisto. If this was D&D, Kit Fisto rolls a nat 20
He rolls a
on
nat 20 on charisma.
Because he's 25 charisma and like 3 dexterity.
Yeah. That's mine. They
That's
fall in
actually
love
really
and they get married. Is my.
I think I'd actually answer Kit Fisto for mine though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like I see lightsaber winning this fight.
Lightsaber does win this fight.
Yeah.
I like.
And
Kit
I also
Fisto.
I love Kit Fisto.
Obviously, he's got a big smile. Everybody likes that guy.
Yeah. He's sweet. Well, those are my 5.
And that was the Memobi icebreaker. We don't have a name for this stuff. It's fine. We don't need a name.
We don't need it.
We're just in the basement. Okay. Now, to get into the meat and potatoes.
Of what we watched.
Do you have any hot takes? We don't need to go in order.
Specifically with this movie.
I'll do the hot take.
Sure.
Rada the Hutt.
Okay.
The son of Jabba the Hutt. Very off-putting.
Yeah. Just Rada though? I feel like all 3 of the Hutts were off-putting.
No, not as much. The other Hutts were not as off-putting.
Oh, like the arena.
No.
Like the fights in the arena with Rada?
Rada talking and looking at him was off-putting.
Okay.
Him having a full American English accent, speaking in basic. And have you
looked? I got to tell you. I said that before. Okay, sure.
Wait. Initially, it grew on me.
Okay.
And I was fine by the end. I do kind of wish it was more. I like the voices of the twins.
Okay.
Because it kind of felt like they weren't speaking basic and they were just like, it's like what a Hutt would sound like talking basic. But I don't know how I feel about, like I said, I guess it's my video actually coming out tomorrow. You haven't seen it yet. If I have never heard Zero the Hutt talk.
What? What do you mean?
Because Zero is the only other Hutt that speaks in basic.
Yeah. What do you mean you never heard Zero talk though?
If I have never heard that before, this would be more off-putting.
Because
we've never heard Hutt speak in English, right? What I'm trying to say is, if it wasn't for that, I would be more off-put by this.
I got to tell you, but in our last episode, we talked about what we're excited about and that kind of thing for this. And I had said my main worry was the fact that one of the Hutts is speaking basic. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel
Yeah.
about it. That was my only main worry.
Yeah.
I sit here now saying I liked it. I was not off put by it. I think it worked. I think it was a good sounding voice.
I think,
and I just totally felt
right
the
off
vibe
bat.
of like, but like Rada's not been with them, you know, since a baby gone.
Well, right. I know.
It was like Rada totally fit the vibe of this city that the people were praising him in this arena.
Which is fair.
It worked for me. I liked it.
What I would like to say, visually, he was a little goofy looking, right?
Yeah.
To me. But looking back on the very first special edition we got of Jabba the Hutt in episode 4, he looks just like him.
Mm-hmm.
He looks a lot more like, which I'm like, is that a deep reference to George's first special edition?
Maybe. That's crazy.
Because they changed it, right? They changed it to this after the fact.
Whoa.
But like that first one,
it probably is.
His head's kind of wide.
Yeah, that looks like Rada.
That looks a lot like Rada, which like that's his dad.
Even like that's weird. Like even to the point of like Rada as a baby.
Yeah,
like that looks like a grown-up version of Rada.
Like they definitely used this. I mean, obviously, it doesn't
like,
look like
before Rada was buff and in the ring.
Yeah, but like I think,
wow,
watching that was my only like, I don't know how I feel about this, but it definitely grew on me, and I was like, dang, I love it. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
You want to hear my hot take?
Yes, I do.
I think that Zeb was probably not needed in this show.
Yeah.
That was my main disappointment with this. Was I wanted to see more of Zeb. I think a lot of us did.
Yes, he definitely felt.
I think that's what made it feel the most like what I hear a lot of people saying and what we have said. This really felt like season 4 condensed down to a movie for the sake of trying movies.
Yeah.
And I think not seeing more to what we were wanting to see with Zeb is what made me feel that way.
You know what it kind of felt like, even beyond, it felt like a pilot episode almost.
Yeah.
Because it's long. So yeah, my biggest takeaway, and I've said this to a lot of people, it's I really wish we had a season 4, and then the season 4 finale was a movie. And like it was series finale. Like they should do a season 4 and then they wrap up Mandalorian and Grogu, the show, as a movie, grand finale, it's over. We might see them again, like in Ahsoka or like a Book of Boba Fett. Like no, sorry, like I guess Book of Boba Fett, or like a Bo-Katan, or like the Mandalorians, like a sitcom or something on Mandalore or whatever. Right? They could come back, but their show would be. And I think it would build a lot more hype around it and make it like a more epic like finale. Almost.
I can see that.
What I don't want them to do is like do another movie. You know.
Another Mandalorian and Grogu?
Yeah, because I could totally see them making another season.
That's very possible. I actually do feel how that could happen.
Because they didn't do anything with the storyline. Like, their story is so wide open.
Yeah.
And, like, they're obviously going to make another season. They're going to make another season. Like, do you agree? Do you think they'll make another season?
You think another Mandalorian season?
Yeah. Easily. Because this, like I said, their characters are so opened. There's so much story left undone.
I don't know if it's going to be Mandalorian. I feel like we're going to get another show.
Okay.
But I don't think it's going to be Mandalorian. I think there's more with their characters that they could add on to this timeline, maybe.
Okay. What do you mean? Like what?
Like maybe the next show is Bo-Katan Kryze.
Yeah.
You know, and then this is what we see with them.
Because
I feel like there is a lot
shows
left
up
off
every now and then.
Bo-Katan.
But what I think with that...
But we see a lot in Clone Wars.
If you don't get a Mandalorian season, it's going to be the Book of Boba Fett all over again. Meaning, you're going to have Bo-Katan Kryze. She's going to be doing her thing. And then Mandalorian's going to show up. And I was like, man, I wish I was following them, doing whatever they were doing.
Could you imagine what they do is just Book of Boba Fett season 2 instead?
Yeah, I mean, they've
to complete more Mandalorian stuff.
They've no, but like here's the thing, like their characters are so wide open. There's so much.
We could
to do.
get a season 4. I don't think it's out of the question.
Like, are they just coming back for Ahsoka?
I do think though, it almost makes more sense that they are going to do another movie probably.
Eventually.
I think I could see another Mandalorian and Grogu movie before they would do a season 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
As in, like, I don't think there's going to be a season 4. I think it could be another Mandalorian.
We're getting a little bit too much into that kind of discussion, less about the movie right now, because that kind of dives into what we think Ahsoka season 2 is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of, because Ahsoka season 2 is coming out before that, and it could easily have Mandalorian and Grogu in it at some point. So, the movie. Since I am a quote-unquote Star Wars guy, all my coworkers know that I went and saw this movie and asked off work. And they ask me in the morning meeting or after work or whatever, like, hey, Kent, so like, what was your favorite moment of Mandalorian? Was it good or whatever? And people that I know saw it, my favorite thing to say is, I really enjoyed the Hutts wrestling.
What is wrong with you?
I wanted more Hutts wrestling. It's something I've always dreamed of. I never knew.
No, I was not. Nowhere in my mind was I expecting you were going to say that.
I need more.
That was the worst thing to watch ever.
It was not the worst.
Well, in a good way, I'll say. Like, it was hard to watch, but it was supposed to be that way. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I would never have responded to a coworker saying, "Oh, I liked the Hutts wrestling."
Well, okay. What I actually said to them was, I really enjoyed, and I wish they had more naked Hutts wrestling. And then I said, well,
is that your way of telling me that? Oh no, it's better. I said it better than that. It doesn't sound that bad.
No, that's why I said it. And then
naked Hutts.
Yeah. Well, I told people that, which is funny. Here's the thing: before the movie came out, I told them I want to see naked Hutts wrestling, and then I got my wish. It came true. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh!
That was on my 2026 bingo card, dude.
No way.
Okay, how many Hutts did we have in the movie? Did you count? Because I counted in the movie theater how many Hutts we saw. Because there was more.
Yeah, because we saw the ones slithering around through the cave.
There was one like kind of like, bleh, and then there was 3, and then there was.
I didn't count, but I'm gonna say 7.
It was 11 Hutts.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was 11 Hutts.
Oh, because there was more in the room too.
There was more hanging out, doing stuff.
Wow.
They're slugs, dude. And they are just slugs. Yeah. They're gross.
They're so gross.
Oh, I love Nal Hutta. And the droids. Oh, they're the worst.
I know. I hate it and love it at the same time. I see what you're saying. But.
Yeah, it's horrible. But it's really fun. And what I also told people this morning was, they said, they're like, what'd you like? I was like, well, I was really hoping to see a Hutt wearing a vest. That's the first thing I said this morning. They're like, what? I was like, yeah, I was really hoping that there'd be a Hutt wearing some clothes, but you know.
I could see that. Just like one vest that looks too small over the arms. And
what I really want is, I was really hoping that Rada was like super into Han Solo and like a Han Solo outfit.
It's terrible. Well, I'll tell you what.
Yes, go ahead.
Good for you to have a prepared response for your coworkers.
Yes.
Because I'm in the same boat. You know, people just see that we post. You know, we're driving 4 hours away to just go watch a Star Wars movie. And then
which we could have watched in 10 minutes.
And we both took off work.
Yep.
You know, so people think, you know, this is our thing. We're really into this.
Yeah, people think
instantly. You know, I come back, my whole family. I'm seeing my aunts and uncles and my coworkers, and they're all like, "Ethan, what was your favorite scene? Like, what'd you think of the movie?" You know, that's the first thing they want to know. And I wish I had a prepared response, honestly, because I also don't know whether I should like answer and spoil it.
I know, right? Exactly.
You know, so I'm
that's
like,
fair.
This is in a weird spot to be. But I would say my favorite scene was the arena stuff that they're doing.
The
fights in the
sweet.
arena was
the arena
so
was
cool. The fact that like, you know, he's like, oh, Rada the Hutt? You mean this guy? He points at him on the poster. You know,
dude,
like,
he's a monster.
He's the monster of the town. We're all rooting for this guy, you know. And then we see him in the fight. Like, oh, it's so cool.
It's interesting. A lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people react to the first 45 minutes of the movie is like solid. And they say it's very interesting that the third act kind of falls off and goes slow. But to that point, our dear friend Anthony, Tony, he really enjoyed the slow Grogu part.
Oh, really?
Which I wasn't sure if he was going to. Because it kind of shows him being kind of. I enjoyed it too.
I did too.
I will say we watched the movie late at night and I was pretty tired, but it was pretty slow.
Yeah,
and
can we just talk about that real quick?
Go ahead and talk about the theater.
This was the most disappointing experience I've ever had in a movie theater in my life. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
I was so, I mean, I dreamed about it even. You know, I was so excited for our trip to go watch Star Wars in movie theaters again, and that we're watching it in IMAX. You know, that's what we're driving 4 hours away for. You know, but unfortunately, the theater. Okay, any of you at home, when you expect to go to a movie theater, you know, you bring a jacket or a sweatshirt. Because most of the time,
I always wear a tank top and shorts.
No, you don't.
And I bring a fan.
No, you know that theater standard is they're cold. You know, you bring a sweatshirt or a coat so you can cozy up and watch your movie at the theater.
Yep.
This theater was burning hot.
I know.
Burning hot. Like,
it was pretty hot.
I think I saw people fanning themselves in front of us. Hot. People were moving their jackets. Like, guys, a quarter of the way, halfway through the movie. Like I'm like, oh, this is awesome watching Star Wars, but like, oh, I'm burning. Like I want it to be over.
Yeah, I know. I was getting tired.
It was like ruining my experience.
Yep.
Like you never realize how something as simple as the temperature in a room can just kill the experience.
Yep.
But it did.
That's fair. Yeah, because then the third act kind of slowed down a little bit, which kind of like if you're uncomfortable, is already kind of an awkward place to be.
Yeah. And we had stuff with us. You know, we had a coat. We had. You had a Jar Jar mask on your knee.
Yeah, it's true. The whole movie.
I'm carrying a helmet with me.
Yeah, we have their popcorn buckets.
Yeah, the buckets.
It's a lot going on.
I wish I ordered a drink. I just didn't want to move from my seat because I knew I didn't want to come back in the theater.
True.
So I just kept borrowing a sip of your drink because it was the only cold thing in the room.
And I got light ice, so it wasn't even that cold as it was.
Yeah.
Because normally
well, that drink was a lifesaver, though. I really appreciate you letting me have a sip of that drink. Cause,
for sure, man. For sure.
Saved me there.
So beyond the theater being lame, Grogu, he's half the title of the movie. How do we feel like you did?
I agree with Anthony. I actually really liked everything that we saw with Grogu. A lot of character development, a lot of cool things going on with him. I loved... You know, even like the hinting to the past of Yoda building his own home and Grogu's doing that with Mando and his goofy little... Okay, the theater was loving that, by the way. I did not expect that reaction.
Dude.
Every little goofy Grogu moment, the theater was like...
Babu Frick guys.
Yes, Babu Frick.
I mean, they're not Babu Frick, by the way. Just so you know, they're not Babu Frick. Just point that out.
Oh, just the one guy?
No, none of those guys are Babu Frick, I don't think.
What? Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
What do you mean?
They're not Babu Frick.
So there's different species or something?
No, they're the same species, just different guy.
Yeah, so Babu Frick is just the one guy.
Yeah, Babu Frick is not in this one. He's in the other one.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll look it up. Is Babu Frick? How do you spell that?
Babu.
Mando.
Frik, I think.
Is Babu Africa? No.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Wait. And they're Anzellan.
Anzellan.
Okay.
It is Babu?
So while the specific little guy from Rise of Skywalker is technically not named on screen in Season 3 of Grogu, Grogu meets a whole workshop of the exact same species. This doesn't say if it is Babu Frick or not. There's no confirmed.
Interesting.
How do you feel about them? Was like you said, that everyone laughed at it. Here's the thing. Yeah. I know that everyone has different comedy than me because every time I watch trailers in a movie theater, people laugh out loud.
Yeah.
At like freaking Minions. And I have never laughed out loud in my life at a trailer.
Really?
I have. I don't much. But like everyone laughs at different moments. Because you know, like all those comedy movies, they always end with like a really funny thing at the end of the trailer.
Yeah.
And everyone always laughs. I'm like, oh, I didn't even.
Which that Minions trailer actually was interesting. Minions filmmakers.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's fun.
Yeah.
You should watch that for
probably will.
For training.
Let's learn from that.
So
the theater was loving those little moments.
Yeah, and no one's really talking against the little merchandise guys, you know, because that's what like a lot of people a lot of times in new Star Wars movies, whenever there's a small character, everyone's just like, well, they just put that in there for merchandising, right? The whole thing with Grogu, we have the discussion past, was it merchandising or is it actually a good character? But no one's really talking negative about the Anzellans.
Wait, but we're totally going to have Babu Frick shirts.
Us?
For babies and stuff. I'm guarantee we're going to start seeing
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's got to be a thing.
No. What would be kind of cool is a little starship. This is like the little ship for the Babu Fricks.
Those are that was cool.
For the Anzellans and the.
What did you think of that actually?
Oh, that was fun. I think it's cool to see like it makes sense. Why would they need a bigger ship?
Yeah.
Like I love like the lore and like
I love like the big sound of the ship still, but condensed, and then you just they're little. It's adorable, but
they're.
So what did you think when they were running back to the ship and you knew it was just their little one with Din Djarin?
I thought it was great. I like it, the comedy worked for me.
Did you at all? There was a part of me that thought
they were going to cut to where he's like just massive inside there.
No, I didn't think he was going to be inside it.
Oh,
I thought he was going to be sitting on top of it. Like I thought they were going to fly him to somewhere else on the planet and like get him to a different ship or something.
That's funny.
But I really thought he was going to sit on top of.
Did you think Grogu flew away? The little bait and switch.
Where?
Because they flew away in the ship. Mando gets him there.
No, I didn't.
I kind of thought he was. I thought he was going to go get something else.
Oh, really?
I thought honestly he was going to get something else, but
no, I did think that he stayed back. Yeah,
that's fair.
Somehow I didn't think though that there actually was going to be the rebel fleet coming back to help them.
Oh yeah,
when they but that's what they did. They went and left and got some help.
Yeah, which is like fine. I don't know. That part was kind of weird, honestly, to me.
Yeah, how?
I don't know that they just showed up. I guess they were working together. I don't know. To someone's point, like having what's her face be like a rebel pilot as well as being like the leader is kind of weird. Kind of.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
But I thought it was sweet having her back as like in a sci-fi movie after being like in Alien or whatever.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I think it's cool having her back. I'm not against having big name actors in Star Wars by any means.
Me either.
Again, let's go back.
Yeah, that's it.
Zeb.
Yeah.
We kind of glossed over what you said earlier. I apologize.
Yeah,
for
I
that.
was just saying my hot take is just, I think we needed to see more of him, or at least he didn't really need to be needed in this. Like I felt like he was a vital part to the trailer of this movie.
He was a vital part to the story.
To the
team,
too.
But they didn't ever say like, "Hey, we're friends," or like, "Dude, remember when I first joined on and we like used to fight a lot?" And do some banter. They did banter, but not like hinting to a history.
I will say, I don't know if it's the movie's fault. I think I've just felt a lot of buildup from Star Wars fans after seeing Zeb, and I was on that train of like, oh, I'm excited to see what we're going to see from Zeb.
I mean, he was.
I didn't get much of it.
He did some action.
He did.
He did a lot of action. He didn't do much talking.
Yeah.
I do think it was cool that we didn't know that Rada was going to be in it so much.
Yeah.
Like, there's no trailers of Rada doing anything besides the gladiator ring. I did not know Yoda and Rada the Hutt were going to take a nap together.
Yeah,
I never saw that coming.
That was interesting.
I didn't know they were.
I really didn't know how to feel about that whole vibe of like
them being friends.
Yeah, he's like invited him in and stuff.
All Rada
or when
wants,
he's even feeding him, it just felt gross for some reason.
All Rada wants is a family.
Yeah.
He's never had a family. He just had his horrible father that he barely even knew because he died like pretty early on in his childhood.
Yeah.
And who knows how Hutts live and raise their young. And then like...
it worked for sure. I liked how they put that in the story.
How do you feel about like them frolicking in the ocean? I thought it was awesome.
Oh, man. See,
I love it so much.
See, there's so much of what I mean, though, is just like... the Hutts make this feel weird, but it's a good thing. Like, it works.
Yeah. Here's my not hot take. I don't like that the twins were able to fight him off that bad.
Yeah.
He should have been able to own them.
Okay. 100% agree.
He should have owned them.
He should have. I feel like he could have picked him up and thrown him through that floor instead of falling with him,
Yep.
But yeah, I agree for sure. Oh, that was also sick. Djarin in the arena.
Yeah, being like a thing.
Like, it's not our chess set anymore of Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's like we got to see it in like their actual full action.
It's kind of like very vaguely how chess is based on warfare.
Yeah, true. It is
very vaguely.
It is. You're right.
It's kind of like there's always like a kid show that's like, oh, you're playing chess and it's like death, or like. Like, or like Aliens, like, oh, this is chess, but it's actually aliens going to eat you alive. I feel like there's a bunch of kids' cartoons of that back in the day. I've seen some. But no, I thought that was awesome because it is all the same characters, the same monsters.
Yeah.
From the Djarin.
That was my disappointment, though. I wanted that arena scene to be longer. Yeah. I didn't like how, it was just one of them thrown into the side barrier that somehow was keeping them in. Like, it didn't look like much of a barrier, actually.
Well, it was like, I mean, they're lasers. I don't think it was just shocking lasers. I think it was like a slice you in half laser.
Well, then that wouldn't have made Oh, wait, you're saying you don't think it was a slice?
I think it was a slice and half laser. What happened was...
No, but it couldn't be.
No.
Because they were thrown into it, and it didn't do that.
Who was thrown into it?
Remember, one of them was... The little guy was thrown into it, and it broke the whole barrier.
Well, he's the electric guy.
Oh.
The electricity fried the electricity of the building.
I don't know how I didn't understand that.
And then
You're so right, though.
all the electricity was shut off. So they couldn't have the plasma things.
Still, though, I do wish it was longer. I wish that didn't happen. I wanted to see more of the fighting. I was really enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long they can fight for, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Do you remember the name of the bald guy, the villain in this, the one that ran the arena?
I don't know that guy's name.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He was in Mando season 3.
It was just kind of funny to me that he was like this bald guy sitting in the front. He gave this total Dana White UFC vibes.
I kind of, dude, for real. I kind of forgot that he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because I should have known. Like, I didn't really think he was the guy they were after.
Oh, yeah.
Because then he's like, oh, no, that's actually him. I'm like, oh, wait, really? But he's from season 3 of Mando. I should have known.
That actually was a cool scene, though, when they... whoever was with Mando...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, with Rada. When they went to fight at his castle or his base or whatever.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
I thought it was fun. And I also like the classic bar scene of Mando, like, trying to get his way earlier.
Oh, yeah, that was sweet.
That's a classic, like, cool bar scene.
Yeah, and see, that's the cool thing about Star Wars is those classic bar scenes work. You know, anything that's like, you'd see that in a Western or something.
Yeah.
Like, and that's
like the Kingsman has stuff like that. Yeah.
It's just cool that they can get away with the cliche scenes.
Yeah.
Because it just so works because it's Star Wars.
How do you feel about the salt?
Oh, yeah. The, like, salt rocks as
they pay him in salt because
whatever.
that's, like, the most valuable thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It, like, almost works until you start thinking about it a little too much because you're like, oh, trade.
But I don't think we've never seen that before, right?
Well, I mean, it's not the craziest thing to have, like, a valuable gem on a certain planet, right? Just in general. But if you start thinking about it for a minute, it's like, oh, but what about just anyone just going to a different planet and picking up a bunch of salt and coming back?
Yeah,
and now they're rich. Like, I get, like,
I guess it
like,
works.
if planets were a little more isolated, that would be different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if there wasn't, international trade.
I did like how it meant nothing to Din Djarin, and he
dropped it
in the jar.
Yeah, that guy
And that guy's drink.
I'm surprised that guy didn't scoop it out really, really fast,
Yeah. Man, there's something about that one guy that has the horns.
Yeah, they got broken.
Yeah, it got broken. There's something about watching a horn break like that.
Kind of brutal.
It is brutal.
Well, because it's kind of like, it's similar to like breaking a tooth almost, what it feels like.
Yeah.
Or like, it's like, oh, it's never going to go back.
Uh-huh.
That guy's going to be at Rebel ScumCon.
Yeah, I just saw that. They just
so.
posted that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Fun. But I'm trying to think of what else happened in the movie because it's not that much.
Yeah.
Because it's just an episode. It's
they
like
had
a really
their big jump at the end. They had to jump in the water. Rada Hutt was like,
it's too shallow.
I don't know. Is it too shallow?
I wonder how old he's supposed to be. Like 20 something? I think he's supposed to be like a
Also,
20.
they jumped pretty last minute, and I kind of like that happened. It was
real last.
Got shot at, and the explosion happened. It was
jumped.
like a forced jump out.
Yeah, it was like
which I like that because it makes more sense. Because it is very hard to actually get yourself to jump to something like that.
Yeah, that height.
So the fact that the explosion had to happen, I think that made more sense.
Agreed.
That was good.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We need to start training to be like Rada the Hutt. We need to start rolling.
A buff slug.
Just the roll is good. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but it's like
I
it
just
makes
don't know
sense.
how to respond to this. It's so funny. Like, it is good. It all works well. It's just so weird to watch.
Have you seen the behind the scenes?
No.
Of like the Rada the Hutt guy? It's like it's just a normal guy with regular legs and arms with a giant Rada the Hutt head.
Really?
Yeah, and then they also have these giant clapper boards for some reason, like 5 feet wide or like 4 like for like the doing the sound or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they have the
Weird.
name of the movie on there, which was not Mandalorian Grogu.
Really?
No, I think it's like Thunder Alley.
What?
That was like remember how we learned about the secret names of Star Wars movies?
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Thunder Alley.
That's cool.
That's fun.
Thunder Alley is this one.
I believe it's
It would be
Thunder
cool
Alley.
to memorize all those secret names.
But like not all of them have it, apparently.
Oh, yeah, I think we did. We said that last time.
I did a whole video on this at one point.
Yeah.
Like Mandalorian has one. It's like the Buccaneer or something like that. And like, I think episode 9 was Trixie because XI, because 9 or whatever in the middle. Anyways, there's a whole thing.
Oh, Mandalorian's new ship. He got his old one back, basically.
Yeah, how do you feel about him just getting it?
I like it.
Just like, hey, everyone liked this in season 1 and 2. Here it is again.
It really is that, but the truth is, it makes more sense for him as a bounty hunter. Like
he shouldn't have. I get that he was blown up, but they should have given it.
I don't really. Oh yeah, that's what happened. I was gonna say I don't really remember what happened to the N1.
Does he really need a Razor Crest? Like specifically a Razor Crest?
It's different. It has yellow stripes on it.
It does have yellow stripes. It's pretty cool, and all the influencers sat in it in the room there in LA or whatever.
Do you think it's still like undetectable and stuff like that?
Well, yeah, it's the original pre-Empire, and they got it from like a guy who restores them. It's like a classic car situation. Like, there's always one guy that has like, I got the original car.
It takes away from the rarity feel of it.
Well, I mean, it's like any rare car. Think about rare cars. There's a lot of cars. It's like, how many different make and models of cars are there? Combos.
Yeah, I guess.
Since 1920, how many thousands of make and models have been made?
Yeah, you're right.
And we have collections where there's only like 4 or 5 left in the world of certain cars, like with all original stuff. We got Jay Leno over here with they went and found the so Jay cool. Leno. Jay Leno, they should have had a scene where they got it from Jay Leno.
No. But it would be cool to have like a scene in Star Wars with some collector. That'd be amazing.
It would literally be just a reference fest.
It would, but it would be like, awesome.
And this is this one. I have a Millennium Falcon, and I have a X-Wing, and I have a...
I'm trying to... what else did we miss there? Oh, yeah, so... Embo, not too much of a...
Oh, yeah. Ugh. Everyone really hyped him up, because he's...
I know, he was really hyped up to not get too much with him. He definitely was pretty powerful compared to everyone else.
It should have been a show.
Yeah.
God, we could have got so much more.
You're so right. It should have been a show.
I could see them teaming up in the next season.
Yeah.
And obviously, Boba Fett's going to come back, and Cad Bane's going to come back. They're all going to team up again.
That'd be crazy.
All of them.
That would be such... I was going to say a trio, but it's 4 of them.
But it's like, just make another animated show.
Yeah.
Where all this makes more sense.
Dave Filoni would be about it.
I know he would be. He should be. It's his. That's why we got Embo, because Dave Filoni's part of this.
Yeah.
That's why we got Rod of the Hutt, because Dave Filoni's part of this.
The Fantastic Four.
Oh. The Fantastic Fourth season of Mandalorian.
Oh my gosh.
No, there's really not that much. Honestly, it's kind of a short movie.
No, I'm trying to think if we missed anything important.
I mean, there's the Grogu kind of he's swimming.
The fisherman guy.
Yeah, I don't know much about him.
Grogu, and I don't know either.
You're scared. You should be. He just kind of helps.
I didn't really like the dog, Embo's dog.
Yeah, well, that's not their fault. That's the dog from the show.
Yeah.
They can't really do anything about that. Yeah, I mean, Grogu, he built a tent.
It's cool that he healed him and made the thing for him.
And he prayed or whatever and meditated.
We all knew he was going to heal him because we've already seen it once before.
Well, yeah. He's not going to die.
We debated that.
He wasn't going to die. I don't know. There's going to be a season 4. That's just what it is. There is going to be a season 4.
That was the part I definitely heard the most laughter is when Grogu's using the Force and just
pushing him in.
Just hitting his head against
it's funny. It is.
It was funny.
I didn't laugh, but I don't laugh at much.
I did.
I don't laugh at much in movies out loud.
Well, what's funny is I laughed and then looked over and I just see you and Austin these bozos.
Yeah, I know. Literally.
I was like, I'm about to enjoy this moment with you guys, and you're like,
you know what movie we did laugh in?
What?
Minecraft. Anyways, I'm not gonna go into that.
Real.
Such a good movie. It's one of my top 10s.
That's wild of you to say. There's no way that's true.
Just kidding. I have a much better, more sophisticated top 10 than that. But no, Grogu was fine and Mando was fine, and the Rod of the Hutt is now part of the Empire. I mean, the Rebels.
It was all really good. I really liked it. There's nothing outstanding with this, I'd say, though. Nothing that made me want to. A lot of times I watch a movie that I really like and I go to my friends you have to go see this. There's nothing about this movie that made me want to say that to my friends.
No, it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything really to say. It was good, but it wasn't every single review I've heard pretty much is a 7 out of 10. Everyone's just yeah, good movie.
Pretty much, yeah.
Moving on.
That's what I'd say. 7 or 8 out of
Like
10.
it's nothing to
I
write.
rated it 8.
I'm not gonna write my mom about it. You know,
I'm happy to hear that Anthony said that though. I
Yeah.
really was expecting him to
Yeah.
really harp on this.
He likes Solo
but-
better, but that's about all he said.
Whoa. Anthony, you and I have such different takes on things. He actually said that?
He did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's crazy of you.
Don't you like Solo?
Not more than this.
Okay, fair enough. But that
do
is
like it.
that is our episode. If you made it this far, please leave us a review. We beg of you. We need this. It's how we feed our children. Oh God. Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Until next week, may the Force be with you.